My name is Catherine Butler. This is Movement for Life. Today we are doing 8 different core exercises. I am calling this workout Core Love. Welcome to my at-home studio, which we are outdoors today. I love taking our workout outdoors, enjoying the sunshine and the fresh air. And I'm grateful that I'm able to be with you through this way where we can record videos and post them and we can work out together. And I look forward to the time when we can all be together again in the studio. But until that time, keep working out, keep moving. Let's get a good warm up for our core before we begin the strength work. All you need today is a mat or a blanket, or you can do this on your carpet or a soft surface. So we're going to begin with feet wider than hip distance apart, arms open, and we're going to reach the right arm to the left foot and then switch. Switch. And right now we're just trying to create blood flow through the core. The core is any muscle that runs from the shoulder to the knees. One more. Now bend to the knees and straighten. Toes are slightly rotated open. Knees are dropping over the toes. Bend and straighten. Let's add the arms drop and reach. Full range of motion with the arms. And find a good breathing pattern. Two more. Last one. Relax the arms down, bring feet hip distance apart, toes forward, and we're going to pull the knee towards the chest. Now scoop the arms under. Scoop under. Really hollow out through abdominals right there. What we're trying to do is create blood flow to the abdominals before all of that abdominal work. Now, the movement's going to change slightly, warming up the hips, cross the midline of the body and open. Cross and open. Big knee circles. We will see a lot of core today. And 2 more. Last one. Let's take a deep breath in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, 1 more. Exhale, continue to fuel your body and your workout with oxygen. We're going to come all the way down to the mat in a laying down position. We're going to isolate one side and I'm going to time us. We're isolating it for 30 seconds. So, and then we'll switch. It's going to be right elbow to left knee in a twist, and then right arm to left leg. So it's elbow to knee, and then lengthen. Elbow to knee, arm to leg. Elbow to knee, arm to leg. Elbow to knee, arm to leg. And it just continues to alternate. Right arm, left leg, right elbow, left knee. Let me do a quick time check, and it's time to switch. Left elbow, left knee, left arm, left leg, right leg, left elbow, right leg, left elbow, right leg, left elbow, right leg. Excellent. Okay, next exercise. Legs up to the ceiling or the sky. Hands behind the head. It's 2 crunches, 1, 2, and then the legs drop and lift. Now we're not going to release the lower back when the legs lower. We pull the lower back down and we use our strength to drop the legs. 2 crunches, 1 leg drop and lift. Crunch, crunch, legs lower and lift. Keeping a neutral spine, don't allow for the crawl space or the spine to arch. If the spine is lifting, then don't drop the legs as far. Minimize your range of motion. Your leg drop will depend on how you're feeling today. Drop and lift. Crunch, crunch, legs lower and lift. Crunch, crunch, legs lower and lift. Crunch, crunch, legs lower and lift. Let's do one more. Crunch, crunch, legs lower and lift. Rock yourself up to be seated. This is for some side plank work. Again, we'll be timed. Elbow connected, we're strong. We're not slouching in our shoulder, but we're holding strong. The bottom leg can be bent. That makes your side plank a little bit easier, or both legs can be straight. It's 30 seconds of hip dips. Ready? Place the top hand behind the head, lift the hips and dip and lift. Drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift. Hips dip and lift, dip and lift, dip, lift, drop, lift. Quick time check, we're halfway there. Hips drop and lift. Think about the obliques on that underside. Drop and lift. This is waistline. Drop, lift, drop, lift. Quickly switch. Both legs straight or bottom knee bent. Ready? Lift hips. Drop and lift. Hips dip, lift, dip, lift. Lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. Quick time check. We have 10 more seconds out of 30 seconds. 5 seconds. 2, 1. We're coming all the way back down to the mat. Now, if you're familiar with series of 5, this is a variation to that first of the series of 5, the double bent leg stretch. Hands circle down by the hips. Now we're going to lengthen and reach the legs out, reach the arms overhead as the knees pull in, the hips lift, which engages lower tummy. So we're strengthening rectus abdominis, and then transverse abdominis lifts the hips like a capital T in the abdominals. It's a lengthen, lift hips. Lengthen and lift. Lengthen, lift. Lengthen, lift. Really targeting that lower tummy. Lengthen, lift those hips. Lengthen, lift the hips. Lengthen, lift. Lengthen, lift. Breathe through it. Lots of core. Lots of abdominal work. Notice how we're not always doing crunches. It's good to shake things up, do different movements to strengthen that core. And right here, we're lengthening to strengthen, and then we lift. Lengthen to strengthen, lift hips. 2 more. Last one. Okay, here comes our 5th exercise. It's very much like the crisscross. It's a variation to the crisscross. We're going to Lengthen both legs. I need to just change the position of my mat. I'm on a little bump in the grass. It's so important to be on a soft surface and be comfortable. Once we can be comfortable, then we can put the movement in. Hands behind the head, legs lengthened, one leg drops, the opposite elbow to the opposite leg, and then switch. So it's a crisscross with straight legs. Continue to flow through the movement, side to side. We finish in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rock yourself up to be seated. Exercise number 6. We're going to be in boat position. I'll twist so I can face you slightly. From here, we lean back halfway. Once we're leaning back, we pull abdominals in tighter. Now we're going to open the arms to a T. We twist towards the left and we lift the left toe. Set it down. Twist to the right, lift to the right. It's a twist and lift. Twist and lift. Twist, lift. Continue to lean back. Rely on abdominals. Hip flexors are going to want to grab before abdominals are strong enough to take the work. If you can handle a little bit more, lengthen. Twist and lengthen. Lengthen, or you can keep the bent knee. You don't have to progress. Always doing what's best for your body. Twist, twist, finish in 4, 3, 2, 1. The 7th exercise, we're laying all the way down again. Make sure you're in a comfortable spot. 90-degree angle under the knees, arms overhead, lifting arms, head, neck, shoulders, reach arms past hips, lower down, lift and reach, lower down, lift, reach, lower down, lift and lower, lift, lower. As we lift, try to get shoulder blades off the mat. With each lift, keeping that 90-degree angle under the knees. Lift, lift, lift. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rock yourself up to be seated. Final exercise. The bottom knee is bent. The bottom arm is lengthened. The top leg is straight, and the top arm reaches towards the sky. It begins with a leg lift. That foot sets down, and the lower leg pulls up to the top leg. So it's a lift and a lift. Top leg lifts, bottom leg lifts, top leg lifts, bottom leg lifts. So we're alternating between our abductors and our adductors. We abduct and adduct. That side plank really challenges, especially right there, the upper body strength. Right there. 2 more. Last one. Excellent. Switching sides. Bottom arm is lengthened, bottom knee bent, top leg straight, top arm reaches to the sky, top leg lifts, bottom leg lifts, abduct, adduct. There's that upper body strength each time that bottom leg disconnects. Continue to breathe through each exercise, fueling your muscles with oxygen. Keeping those hips so strong, strong core, strong inner thigh. Two more. Last one. Excellent. And relax down. Let's get a good stretch in. Let's lengthen those legs. Lean forward, reaching for the ankles. Round the spine forward. Now lift and lengthen the spine, lifting the chin. Continuing to lean forward. Reach arms to the center. Walk arms towards one leg. Walk arms towards the other leg. I want to make sure we get a good stretch for abdominals, so we're going to lay on our tummies. Push elbows in. Lengthen the ankles and lift torso. So we're in an upward facing dog. You can put pressure into the hands to lift even higher, stretching up the center of the abdominals, gaze looking up towards the sky, or you can rest on elbows in that Sphinx pose. And push hips back, knees open, reach arms forward to a child's pose. Now come up into a side plank. Reach the top arm overhead, reach the top leg lengthened. Now begin to swing the top arm behind, bend the top knee, and pull for a good quadricep stretch. Now keep that knee lifted, don't let it drop. Keep it lifted and then put pressure from the toe to the hand to really lengthen the quadricep on that top leg. It also opens up the chest in the top hand. If you're sitting at a desk all day, or driving a car all day, or playing the piano, or writing or doing dishes, anytime your hands are in front, you need to help open up the chest. Lengthening those muscles in opposition, because the chest is always closed off and tight. So we want to open it back up. We're going to switch sides. Bottom arm lengthened. Top arm reaches overhead, top leg lengthened. Then we begin to reach the arm behind the back, bend the top knee, put pressure from the toe to the hand, really lengthening the quadricep on that top leg, opening up the chest, doing that oppositional stretch our bodies need every day. I love hearing the birds singing and the breeze. It's so peaceful to be outdoors. Hopefully you're finding time to move every day and to spend time outdoors. One more stretch for the chest. Hands come behind the back in prayer position. We place the hands together. Open up the elbows, trying to get the hands up between the shoulder blades. And that will really help open up the chest. If you can't quite get hands together, this is something to work towards. Something to try every day. And sit back on your heels. Release the hands. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Take a deep breath in. Hands come to prayer position. Exhale, bring the hands to the forehead, to the heart, to the navel, recentering the body. Namaste. Have a beautiful day.